What's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video day, and today we're going to be previewing the Houston Rockets' 20th regular season game, as the Houston Rockets will be back at home after going on a one-game road trip to face the Denver Nuggets. The Rockets have won their last two games, are on a two-game winning streak, beating two of the best teams in the Western Conference, the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Denver Nuggets, reigning champions, beat them for the third time of the season was Friday night. The Rockets have had some time off. They've been most of their games just due to the in-season tournament ending and it getting to the final stage of the in-season tournament. Their games have been overlapping by 3 or 4 days. So the Rockets have been getting a lot of time off recently. Obviously, that will change now that the in-season tournament is over. The Lakers won the in-season tournament, and now all these teams will be playing normal games again. Like on Tuesdays and Fridays, when you're going to see teams playing, it's normal games. You're not going to see the courts change. Normal NBA games. I think you all knew that, but just clarifying that because there is a lot of confusion for this NBA in-season tournament. But this is the Rockets' first game since the in-season tournament ended. I mean, they've played 2 games since the actual tournament ended. But now the whole thing is over, and now they'll play the Spurs tonight. The team that they played in their second game of the season, their only time they've played an overtime game this year, when they lost in overtime in their second regular season game in San Antonio. Started off the season 0-3, and that was their second loss of the season. So started off 0-2 after that loss, and then now they're 10-9. So in their last 19 games, they're 10-9, but besides those first 3 games, the Rockets are 10-6 this season. If you don't include those first 3 games where it was a bad struggle, this team couldn't get things going. And that game against the Spurs, the Rockets should have won that game. They had a big lead, or not a big lead. They had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter. They were up by like 10, most of the time up 10. A couple times they were up 11. But Victor Wembanyama showed a really good performance against the Rockets in the fourth quarter and overtime as well to beat them in San Antonio. But now the Houston Rockets will have their first chance to take down Victor Wembanyama. For the H-Town crowd, this will be the first time witnessing Victor Wembanyama tonight. This will be his first game played in Houston at Toyota Center. I will be at the game tonight. I was given tickets, so I'll be at the game tonight. I'm excited to see it. I mean, obviously, I wasn't given tickets. I probably would have gone. I'm sure tickets are expensive just because of him. I mean, and I'm not trying to, I know people use different words like glazing or whatever, people will say, but he is an amazing talent. You've never seen this before. A 7'4" guy, 7'4.5", 7, whatever he is. He's 7'4". Play, do what he's doing. He just had a 2020 game. He had 20, I think it was like 21 points, 20 rebounds, something like that against the Bulls. So he is doing great things right now, and I think he is 100% is the favorite to win Rookie of the Year. So I think it's going to be amazing to watch him tonight. I'm very excited, but more importantly, I'm more excited to watch the Rockets. Let's get into them. We're going to go over the injury report and just preview this matchup for you guys. We're going to go over the injury report. We're going to go over starting lineups and also where to watch the game and my keys to the game for the Rockets and my predictions. Starting off, the biggest headline, Amen Thompson, 4th overall pick, is returning to the rotation tonight. He got injured in the Rockets' 4th regular season game against the Charlotte Hornets. I think that was in the first half. It was like the second quarter, I believe, he got injured in that game. And so it's going to be great to have him back off the bench. I think the only thing that I'm thinking about is that what happens to Aaron Holiday now? I mean, he's been playing great basketball. I mean, just a couple games ago, he scored 22 points against the Oklahoma City Thunder and shot 6 for 7 from 3. So I'm just wondering how many minutes do his minutes go down with Amen Thompson back? And you cannot cut Amen Thompson out of the rotation. He's that talented. But, Holiday is a better shooter. Obviously, Thompson is better, is more athletic. And also he's, better in the paint and better defensively as well. Even though Holiday is a solid defender, how many minutes will Aaron Holiday get now that Amen Thompson will be back? I think that'll be something to eye out for tonight. All right, injuries for the Rockets. Now, Dylan Brooks was a game time decision for this game, but he will be playing. He'll be in the starting lineup, of course, like he's been every game this season. But here are two players that are game time decisions for the Rockets tonight. Are questionable. They're both questionable for the Rockets. You have Tari Eason, who's questionable for Monday's game against the Spurs due to left lower leg soreness, and then Reggie Bullock Jr., who doesn't play much. If he plays 6 minutes a game, and he rarely gets in the game, so he's not going to play. The only way I'd see him playing is that, let's say Tari Eason doesn't play. If Tari is a no-go and Tari doesn't play, maybe Reggie Bullock Jr. gets a minute if he plays as well. But Bullock Jr. is dealing with an illness, and that's the same thing Dylan Brooks was dealing with. But Brooks is good. I would think if Dylan Brooks is good, so should Reggie Bullock Jr., but who knows? Also, Victor Oladipo is out tonight. He hasn't played all this season, and he will not play in tonight's game against the San Antonio Spurs. And I don't know if he'll ever play in a Rockets uniform. Obviously, he's done in the past in the 2020-21 season, but I don't think he ever will. All right, starting lineups for the Rockets. All right, point guard. It's going to be the same lineup. Point guard, Fred VanVleet. Shooting guard, Jalen Green. Small forward, Dylan Brooks. Power forward, Jabari Smith Jr. Center, Alperon Sengun. For the Spurs, I'm not 100% sure on this, but this is what it should look like. Point guard, Keldon Johnson. Shooting guard, point guard, Devin Vassell. Shooting guard, Keldon Johnson. Small forward, Jeremy Sohan. Power forward, Victor Wembanyama. Center, Zach Collins. That's what I think their starting lineup is, but I'm not 100% sure. For the Rockets in this game tonight, I mean, the Spurs, they've lost like 15 or 16 games in a row. I don't think it'll be hard to beat them, but they're gonna have to maintain Wembanyama. Also, another guy like Keldon Johnson, who's had a lot of success against the Rockets in the past, will be a guy that you have to watch out for tonight. Don't turn the ball over. That's something the Rockets have been really good at this season, and they shoot. Another thing is, shoot the ball well from three. This team shoots really well from three when they are at home. That's something I've been saying. And, I mean, I said that their last game against the Thunder, and they played amazing. They played amazing basketball against the Thunder. They're great. They play great basketball when they are at home. They're 9-1 this season when at home, while on the other end, they're 1-8 on the road. But, yeah, like I said, get your rebounds, maintain the turnovers, and shoot the ball well from three. And I think the Rockets have a win tonight. Predictions, I think the Rockets win. I could see this being a close game. I could see Wembanyama keeping this a close game with the Rockets. Although, at the other end, I could definitely see the Rockets blowing out the Spurs. It just depends on what kind of rhythm the Rockets are getting into. We're going to watch this game tonight. Space City Home Network, and the game is at 7 o'clock Central Time. Tip-off will be 7:10. If you don't have Space City Home Network, then you watch it on League Pass or Fubo TV. All right, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on the game in the comment section, and peace out. Go Rockets.